Hey everybody, welcome back to the PD Rest channel. I hope you all are well. Today I've got a different kind of guide for you. Um, I want to talk to you about what I feel is one of the most underutilized tools in iRacing, and that is the ability to jump into any race session going on, provided that you have the content needed for the session, and you can drive around as a ghosted car. Um, so you can hop into like say a top split race and be on track with them, see if you can keep up, see if you can get faster, and then you can kind of watch it like a regular replay, hop in and out of the car and try to see what those drivers are doing. It's really useful on like the first or second race of the week that you're doing. That way you can kind of know what you're getting into. Or if you're learning a new discipline, it's really helpful to see what some of the other drivers are doing that you can learn from so you don't have to go into these sessions, completely blind. So we'll go ahead and hop in and we'll talk about how to do it. And then I've got a couple more things to say after we watch how to do it. So you're going to start by finding the session that you want to join. Most of the time, if the race has already started, they'll be kind of near the bottom on the UI because it goes ahead and gets ready for the next session. But in this example, we're going to look at the trucks. So do your normal, select your truck, and as you scroll down here, you'll see the race sessions. And they all have a little number on the right side of them here, and that's the session ID. The lower the number, the higher the split. So 704 is your top split, 705 is your second split, and so on. So look for that lowest number in the race and click watch. And then it's pretty much going to load in like it would any normal race session. And whenever it has your place, click join and it will begin to load up. Now, here you can see the names of some of the drivers. You can see the strength of the field that you're getting into, and that'll kind of help you see what you're getting into. And then it'll load up. Now, for me, I've got to ignore these VR prompts because I didn't want to do this in VR. And once it loads up, then you will be in the session. Now, while we're watching my racing, like in-car gameplay, since I normally do race in VR, all of my black boxes are in really odd spots for being in a on just a screen. So just ignore that. That won't happen to you probably. So we'll skip forward past this loading screen and we'll hop on into the session. So here we are. We've loaded up into the race session, into a top split race as a spectator. And you'll know that you've done this right when it says test drive in the top and not, qualify or anything like that. So you have all your session information up here. You can hop into any truck or any car that you want and see what those drivers are doing. Like, for example, um, we just kind of spent some time flipping between drivers, see what's going on. And then we hopped into uh, this driver's vehicle and we watched his qualifying lap. Turns out he set a pole lap and he was really fast. And so we watched him to see what he did throughout his lap. And then you just you can hop on track if you want, or you can just kind of hang out and wait for the race to begin. And that's what I chose to do. And I'll show you what that looks like. And so also note that sometimes it doesn't pull the right setup. It might pull the last setup that you practiced with to put on your vehicle. It won't automatically put the correct one on there. So I had to search through and I forgot that USA International is called Lakeland for whatever reason. Anyway, I had to find the right setup and load it up for the truck. So you might have to do that too in your session. Just make sure you load up the right setup for the vehicle and track that you're in. Then I quickly kind of set up what I thought might have been a good one. Click apply and done. And once it does your tech, you'll get the green test drive up top. And you can give that a click like we do in just a second. There you go. And now you are waiting in the pits for the race to start. So you'll have to sit here and wait for them to get the, qualifying lap started, and then you'll be able to pull out on track and get behind everybody. So at this point, we've popped out on track, and as you can see, I just wanted to show you that you are a ghosted car. We're not making contact with anybody, and we're just kind of driving our way as a ghost. Nobody even knows that we are here. So from this point, what I normally do is I'll wait for the race to start, and then I try to race with everybody and see if I can keep up. So yeah, so once the race starts, this is a little bit further into it. Um, you can choose to drive their caution laps with them, or you can hop out and make changes to your vehicle, whatever you want to do. But um, here's just some clips of me riding with them, trying to see what I could do, and try to keep up with them. And also, don't worry if you do spin out because you're ghosted. You're not going to bring out a caution for everybody. You'll just spin. You can go grab some tires and hop back out on track if you want, and go from there. So I think this is one of the best ways to practice because there's a really cool opportunity for you to learn from people that you don't normally get to race with and see these great camera angles and stuff that you wouldn't normally get by just doing your regular race sessions. And it can also help you build confidence too. If you're nervous about being on track for the first time, or worried about messing up other people's races or something like that, give this a shot. Get used to riding around people and see if you can race around them without going through them. And that's one way you can kind of get that under your belt. And then hopping abruptly out of the truck, back to this other screen. You might have known about this one. However, these practice sessions are always going on, and so you can join these without joining a race session. So if we scroll down a bit here, you'll see these extra practice sessions, and you can join these, and they will not take you into a race session afterwards. They just have a duration that you can see where they start and when they end. So just pick one of those and hop in it, and you can drive around with other people in those as well, only you're not a ghost car or a ghost vehicle, so you can make contact and things like that, and you can get used to racing around people that way as well. So those are some really good ways to improve your practice time and kind of get you out of that rut if you're in one where you're just kind of stuck doing the same thing over and over again and don't feel like you're improving. So I hope this helps. Go ahead and make use of these and let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if it's helped you. Um, And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.